Hello, xin chào, this is Vanessa again, and in this short video I'm gonna share with you some really important insights regarding the Vietnamese women who were born in 1990s, and at the same time I'm gonna share with you some of the differences as well as the similarities between them and the Vietnamese women who were born in 1970s and 80s, if there is any. Okay.
But first, how would you like an ongoing supply of free reports, helpful resources and unique cultural insights for meeting, dating and marrying a Vietnamese woman? Too easy. Just take a quick moment to subscribe and click the bell icon, and you'll never miss out again.
Before I get started right into the details of this topic today, I would like to share with you some quick reminders. First of all, I would like to share with you that we have been creating this channel for you with our best intention to give you the most helpful and practical information. If you are thinking about getting married or having a long-term relationship with a Vietnamese woman, there's information that we may have not mentioned, or we have a different perspective from you, then it's okay. We always welcome your feedback, your comment, or share with us your personal experience related to the topic, but please do it respectfully. And the second thing I would like to remind you, and I have been doing that on each of my videos, which is make sure that if you believe and you think and claim that you are ready for a really important step in your life, which is a long-term relationship, and mainly in our channel we want to focus more toward marriage with and then if you are thinking about getting married with any woman in general and with the Vietnamese woman in particular, then please make sure that you are physically and mentally balanced and healthy. And of course we have our ups and downs, and I strongly believe that you also have been through a lot in life and may have a lot of unhappy and unhealthy past relationships or experiences before in your life. I would recommend that you leave all that negative emotions and baggage behind and start fresh. Therefore, please also make sure that you treat her with respect and as an equal. So are you ready for the details here? More things real quick, okay? So if you are looking into having a long-term relationship or marriage with a Vietnamese woman who were born in the 1990s, then this video is for you. But if you are looking to get the general ideas or a better understanding regarding the Vietnamese woman who was born, also regarding those women from the three generations in who were born in 1970s, 1980s, and 1990s, and from there you can have a better idea of who and what generation that would be the best fit for you, then please go ahead and check those videos that I already shared with you related to the Vietnamese woman who were born in 1970s and 1980s first, and then come back here, or you can watch this one and then and then look for those after, whichever ways work for you. Okay, so make sure that you check those out as well. I have been sharing with you that the Vietnamese women who were born in 1970s and 1980s, they are the generations had a lot of similarities in regarding their characters, their personality, as well as because they got influenced deeply with their old teachings and cultures and custom and values and beliefs. Okay, but then for the generation who were born in 1990s, they are much more modern now. So I had to say they're more westernized. The reason for that, because the country has been opened up a lot more, and then now we have a lot of corporations, a lot of more of the foreigners come in, and we open more tourism, have a lot more, way more of foreigners either come to Vietnam for work, temporary or for visiting as tourists or as travelers, and also for retire or for living, for relocate as well. Also on top of that, we have a lot of social media, a lot of technologies, modern technology. The generation who were born in 1990s, they also have more opportunities and more chance to go for school abroad to other countries such as Canada, to the US, to Australia, to Europe, so you name it, there are a lot of them. So as I share with you, in general, the Vietnamese women, they love to have the opportunity for education. They love to have the opportunity to make their own living, to be independent. And this generation, they have all of that option. They are more independent, they are more confident, they're more open-minded. With relationship, they're much more open than the generations who were born in 1980s and 70s, because they view their partner or their boyfriend or their long-term partner or their husband as their friend, and they view a person for who they are, not because of the color of their skin or where they come from. More opportunity for them to go to other Western countries, and therefore they are okay, and they even more fond to date or get married with foreigners. To them, that is okay for them. Like I talked to my niece who is 26 years old now, and she mentioned to me that I asked her the same question, so that's why I can have enough information to share with you here. And I asked her if she mind that where her life partner or her future husband, where he's come from, what is his nationality, and things like that. They more care about that person for who he is, if he's a good person, if they can talk, if they can be friends, if they get along, if they have the same future plans, and then they just click and they fall in love. If they have the chemistry, then they okay with it. So that's what make the generation who were born in 1990s different. And also because nowadays, as you have seen, that I have to say, like Vietnam, just like any typical other Asian countries as well, and a lot of Western countries as well, which is that they have to, because of the pressures of a lot of quick changes in career, in jobs. So this generation, they have a lot of pressure, and they have to keep striving. They keep getting more education. They get more new knowledge, more new skill, updated. So they're really, really busy. Some, they're on their own. They also live they prefer to live by themselves, away from their parents. If they are old enough, they like to have their own space, even before they get married. That's another different thing. And of course, because they are too busy to catch up with work, with making a career. They are fighting really hard to have the same equal voice with the man out there. They can cook, don't get me wrong. I have seen, my niece, my nephew, they can cook. They can cook, they can clean, but they're not big about it. Their life is not all about those house chores like the previous generation. And of course, they still have their struggle in between the old teaching and the new teaching, and try to adapt to it. They still struggle in it. They tend to put themselves first. They put more time into go to the gym. They put more time into satisfy their needs first compared to the other generations. With social media, and then with the countries has been opened up and growing, and with them going to other countries for study, for jobs, for studying. So of course they have more knowledge about family, they have more knowledge about relationship, physically, mentally. They also the first generation in Vietnam that willing to live with their long-term partner before marriage. And they also the first generation of Vietnamese women that don't want many kids like other generations. To them, the maximum is like 2 kids is the max. And and as I have seen that with the society and with the country has been growing, it seems like they also getting married much older. Or I have to say that there's quite a few percentage of them said that they don't even want to get married, and they don't really big about celebrate big wedding like the other generations. This generation, they tend to make everything much more simple. They may just go sign the paperwork and that's it. They don't even need to have a big wedding, or they don't even believe in marriage or even to get married. They're okay with live together because they have seen the other generations, which is now can be their parents or can be their mom. They have seen a lot of them struggling with their happiness, with the relationship, with marriage, and for that reason they don't want to step into the same footstep that their parents, especially their mom, went through or suffering. With the previous generations that I share with you, it seemed to them like they got mocked or they got insulted if they at the time they were in their 20s and early 30, if they get married or dating a non-Vietnamese guy or husband. But with this generation, then they think that is something that not just common, not just normal, but also they really proud of it, because most likely I have seen a lot of young people nowadays, they work really hard. They can work 2-3 jobs, or they have a lot of deadlines. They work with big corporations, they work with the non-Vietnamese corporation, so they have more chances to interact with the non-Vietnamese people or non-Vietnamese guy. So and it seems that they tend to dating or getting married with a more highly educated non-Vietnamese man, because they love how the non-Vietnamame men, like foreigners, treating the woman as an equal, treat them with respect, and and encourage them, support them for their independence, and they can say things that they want to say, so they feel more comfortable dating or getting married with a non-Vietnamese guy. Let me summarize some of the insights that I just shared with you in this video before I ended it. So for the Vietnamese women who were born in 1990s, they are different than the previous generations in relationship and marriage, which is they are absolutely okay with dating or getting married with a non-Vietnamese husband or non-Vietnamese boyfriend. That's one thing. And the second thing is they get married much older, and if they have kids, they have less kids. But most, a lot lately I have seen a lot of them don't even want to get married or don't even want to have kids. So that's another thing. And then the third thing, which is they are okay with living together before marriage. So that's all I want to share with you, and I hope that you found this video valuable. So please don't hesitate to share your comment, your feedback, as well as your personal experience related to the topic with us in the comment section below. Okay, and then last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And once again, thanks so much for your time. Thanks for watching and thanks for supporting us. I definitely see you on my next video. This is Vanessa Hall. Bye bye for now. Xin chào tạm biệt. Hẹn gặp lại. Bye bye.